In this week's episode, the Ravens finally get a win, even with Lamar still out. Could they continue to win and make the playoffs now that he's finally back? Justin Herbert is living life, winning games, attending LA sports games, all with the man's best friend, beer. Will he continue to have success? The Jets get their first win. Can we finally label another team as the worst in the NFL? And finally, Daniel Jones. All that and more will be discussed coming up. So lace up your cleats, put on those pads because it's time to milk the clock. Hello, everyone. I'm Will.
I'm John.
I'm JT.
I'm running out of things to say about Daniel Jones in the intros.
You could just say Mike Vrabel next.
Yeah.
No, because I've been. How long have I been talking about Daniel Jones? Since week 1, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah, Daniel Jones has been your guy.
I'm looking. I don't see anything. I think week 3 or week 4 is when I started talking about him because that's when he actually started to win a lot.
We figured out he was legit.
Yeah, before we found out he was the GOAT and
It was
gonna lead the AFC.
Dude, all right, we'll talk about the Colts when we get to that game, I guess.
Yeah, what a guy. But
What a
we're
fella.
here. Week 8. We're done. It's all done.
Mm-hmm.
Hooray. Halfway through the season, officially.
It's crazy.
Oh yeah, sure we are. I didn't realize
guess
that.
after week 9 we'll be halfway through the season, but most teams have played half their games. But yeah, it was definitely one of the weeks of all time. It wasn't nothing super crazy. Most games made sense the way they went, but there were a few surprises.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw that there was like this like Instagram page that I follow. They made a post saying how like this week of the NFL was like one of the most boring weeks in like recent history. Just because like all the games were predictable or they were blowouts, except for one game we'll talk about.
Yeah, but anyway, as we always start, let's talk about Thursday Night Football from Week 8. We got the Vikings taking on the Chargers.
What a shit game this was. Fucking Carson Wentz died. And wait. I don't know. What's his name? Did he kiss Madison Beer before the game? I didn't see.
I don't know.
He does it before every game.
Does he? I don't know. The times that I've seen it, when he's done it, they've lost. So that just might be a me thing. But I don't know. But yeah,
It's like a you thing to keep track of, honestly.
I guess so. So every time I see that means I'll lose. But yeah. Anyway, the Chargers just curb stomped the Vikings. Fucking come on. However you say his name, Vidal ran over the fucking Vikings.
Yeah, he went nuts.
Yeah, he was nuts. That tight end that they got, fucking Gadsden, he played really good again this week. Yeah, that was really it. There's just fucking, and Carson Wentz died. He's now out for the year.
Or Carson Wentz.
Just a dominant game by the Chargers. They did good on pretty much all facets, offense and defense. So honestly, not much to say about that. Naheem Hines played. Love that guy.
Wait, when did he play? I didn't even see him.
He had 2 carries for -2 yards. So.
Oh, that's probably why.
Of course, Will would know when Naheem Hines steps onto the field.
Mm-hmm. He's got a radar.
I love that guy. He returned 2 touchdowns when DeMar Hamlin died. We love jet skiing incidents.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes.
But yeah, there's not much to say about that game. The Vikings are starting to look like shit. They got to figure out quarterback because it's been bad. But now that Carson Wentz is out, I guess JJ should start next week. It looked like he was pretty healthy on the sidelines, so hopefully he'll be back. Hopefully he doesn't turn into an Anthony Richardson where he plays like 3 games and then in 2 years he'll get benched for I don't know, Anthony Richardson.
Zach Wilson.
Yeah, it will
He's
be
gonna get
Zach
benched for
Wilson.
Zach Wilson, and then Zach Wilson is gonna become an NFL MVP. Just wait. Give it like 2 years.
Yeah, no, speaking of Zach Wilson, team he's currently on played the first 1:00 game this week. We got the Miami Dolphins taking on the Atlanta Falcons. I hate the Falcons so much. It's crazy. Like
Telling you,
they're able to lose 30-0 to the Panthers one week, and then beat the Bills the next week, and have Bijan go for like 250 scrimmage yards, and then lose to the Dolphins the next week.
I'm telling you, man, the Falcons are either the best team in the NFL or the worst team in the NFL.
They're so
I was
up and
really,
down.
I really
There's
had
no in
faith.
between.
I had faith in Kirk Cousins to go crazy against the Dolphins, but I'm pretty sure he was just shit.
Yep.
JT, you got anything?
No, that's just nothing. Dog shit.
Shout out everybody in Miami for keeping their jobs for an extra week.
Shout out Zach Wilson for getting one completion for 0 yards.
Yeah, good for him.
My king.
That just screams future MVP.
Hmm.
Wait till you start seeing ghosts, then you know.
Speaking of MVPs, our next 1:00 game, we got our reigning MVP. We got the Bills taking on the Panthers. What a game, really. I was really worried that Rico Dowdle was going to get 300 scrimmage yards against the Bills, just because that's how the defense has been playing. But Taylor Rapp is now on IR, and maybe that was the issue, because Jordan Poyer got a lot of playtime on Sunday, and he was spectacular. And even Cole Bishop was doing a little better. So maybe we just need Jordan Poyer to play more for Cole Bishop to kick it into gear. And I mean, Jordan Poyer and Jordan Phillips both got signed to the active roster as of today, Tuesday. So we're just rebuilding our team from like 5 years ago. So that's gotta love that. But I feel good about the Bills now after showing what they can actually are and what they can do against a team like the Panthers. I mean, yeah, it was Andy Dalton playing, and the Red Rifle was throwing picks constantly. But I'm just glad we had a dominant win, because God, did we need it after 2 weeks of shit.
Yeah. There's really not much to say. James Cook is him.
James Cook is him. That was probably one of his best games of his career.
Mm-hmm.
That was the most yards he's ever gotten in a game. So
Oh, really?
yeah.
Good for him.
Also, I want to say, people are saying like, "Oh, Jonathan Taylor MVP," blah blah blah. James Cook has like maybe 50 less rushing yards than him, and I think 100 less snaps. So just saying.
Is it that close?
Oh yeah. Well, how many 3-touchdown games does he have?
I don't know. If we were able to get to the goal line, probably more than what he has.
He would have had 3 touchdowns if they didn't take him out.
Oh
No,
yeah.
Josh Allen would just take his rushing touchdowns. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Well, that's another thing, is that we have Josh Allen, who gets half the rushing touchdowns on the team.
Oh yeah, but they got Daniel Jones, and Daniel Jones is the GOAT.
True. Vanilla Vic. But
Anyway, shout out Mitch Trubisky for going 2 of 4 and throwing for 22 yards.
yeah, 10 minutes of playtime in that guy. Or maybe
What
not
a-
10 minutes of
what a
playtime,
fella.
but he went in when there was 10 minutes left, so he's him.
What a fella.
Also, Josh Allen broke the record for most games with a passing touchdown and a rushing touchdown. So phenomenal.
That was who previously held that record?
Cam.
Oh, I didn't even
Yeah,
notice
and they
that.
did
Against the
it in
Panthers,
Carolina too.
Wow.
Mhm.
What a fuck
Shit.
you to Cam Newton.
Yeah, Cam was not happy.
Yeah, him
Fuck
and his
you, Cam
stupid
Newton.
hats.
Cam Newton a bitch anyway.
Yeah, maybe if he spent more time putting his helmet on and playing good football rather than putting stupid hats on and talking about how much he loves Kay Adams, then
Hmm.
maybe his record wouldn't have gotten broken in like half the career time. Anyway, onto another quarterback who just loves running around. We got the Ravens going against the Bears. Tyler Huntley.
Stoop.
Nope.
Stoop. the former Pro Bowler.
No, he is a Pro Bowler. He's a Pro Bowler this year.
Yeah, no former. He is Pro Bowler. He's gonna be two-time after this year. Yeah, he played very good. Had no mistakes. It was kind of rough. In the first half, it was very fucking. They had I think in the first quarter they had 10 minutes of possession, and then we finally got possession, started playing defense. Yeah, no, like the defense played good. Nate Wiggins had a pick. I mean, nothing much to say. Derrick Henry finally started playing okay. He had 2 touchdowns. Yeah, that's really it. There's only one guy I want to talk about, and that's Keaton Mitchell, my king. Please, for the love of God, can we get this guy the ball more often? I love him. He had 4 carries. He had 4 carries, and he got 10 yards on each of them. I think he got like 13 on one of them. Or no, he got 25 on one. Sorry, 25 on one carry. But yes, please give the ball to Keaton Mitchell.
Well, what the fuck did you just send us?
That's from Amon Ra's story as of, I think, a few hours ago. That's Jameson Williams.
What a fucking YN.
YN take
Dude, what a thug. There's a reason why my dad dropped him in fantasy.
Yeah, he's looking for another suspension.
Yeah, fuck. That's it.
What a win by the Ravens.
Yeah, we needed it bad.
Shout out.
The only white quarterback that can succeed in Baltimore is Joe Flacco.
Yeah, and it's funny that Tyler Huntley was wearing number 5.
Shout out Devin Duvernay revenge game.
Yeah, I was rooting for him.
Too bad he didn't do shit.
I know, he's just returning the ball.
Poor guy. Free my man. Free Devin Duvernay.
We'll take him. We'll take him back.
Anyway, on to our next game. We got the 49ers taking on the Texans. I don't think I saw an ounce of this game, if I'm being completely honest.
No one wanted to watch this game.
Nobody cares about this game. Let's be honest.
Yeah, the Texans won somehow. The Niners, McCorkle.
The Niners are too injured to really compete.
Mm-hmm.
Yet they're still 5-3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's an easy schedule, and then the in-division games. Again, do not be fooled. The Texans are not good. We go through this every time the Texans win. They're not good. Don't fall for it.
I mean, the Niners, they were just having a rough time on the offense. They had barely any rushing yards. Mac Jones almost had more rushing yards than McCaffrey did.
Jesus
they just were not running the ball at all.
The Texans are just like the Steelers every year. They have a really good defense, but their offense can't do anything, and so every game they play just looks ugly.
Yeah. Anyway.
Speaking of ugly, Eagles Giants. Poor Cam Scatterbo.
Yeah, that's so sad.
Oh.
What'd your dad? How was your dad reacting, JT?
Dude, you don't understand. Like, my dad was going crazy almost the entire game up until Scatterbo.
Yeah.
And when Scatterbo got hurt, he was like, "No, not the white guy. They had to hurt the white guy." He was going nuts. He was literally like, it was crazy, man.
Even before that injury, I just kind of assumed that the Eagles were going to win that game because, it was a home game. There's no way that they're going to get swept by the Giants.
Yeah. But that took a lot out of them.
They had a good shot at winning that game, too, and then Scatterbo blew up, and then from that point, it was just...
Yep.
Yeah.
It was just cooked.
His brain may be damaged.
But how so is his ankle?
Oh, shit.
It wasn't his brain that was going to stop him. Of course, it had to be his legs. But yeah, rip Scatterbo. Is it season-ending his injury? I didn't see.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was pretty
Yeah.
ugly.
I know it was like just like a, I think dislocated ankle, but I don't know what else they had. I know they did surgery on it.
I just don't think that now that Scattered was gone, I think the Giants are just fucked. They're not going to be a fun team to watch anymore. Like, yeah, Jackson Dart, but
That's it.
Next year though,
next
Oh
year
yeah,
it'll be
next
fun.
year.
Maybe
next
when
year it'll
year's
be fun.
maybe when Jackson Dart has his wide receiver and running back one.
Mhm.
And that's that. Then you add on like they'll have their whoever they pick in the draft this upcoming year.
Yeah, they can sign Mercedes Lewis. He'll be 42.
Yeah, you know, 42-year-old rookie. He gets drafted again.
Yeah, it just sucks to see that for the Giants. They're just getting hurt as the weeks go by, and they'll be back next year. They'll be better, but I don't know if they have a chance anymore because their offense is just so beaten up. Great defense, but
Yeah.
just beaten up offense. But speaking of New York, we got probably the most shocking outcome to a game this week. We got the Jets against the Bengals. The Jets finally got a win, which terrible. Not happy to see that. Never want to see the Jets win.
Ooh.
They figured out that in order to win games, they need Brees Hall throwing passing touchdown.
I think they figured out that in order to win games, they just have to use Brees Hall in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, and play like a bottom 5 defense.
Well, yeah, that's
No
it.
defense. Yeah.
And against
Lightning literally needs
Joe
to strike them
Flacco,
twice
who's
in order for the win.
41
to
years
win.
old.
Yeah, Lightning needs to strike them like 5 times for them to win a game.
Yeah, I mean, great. It was a nice win for the Jets. They were fun to watch, but like, Jesus Christ,
Free Joe Flacco.
Poor Joe.
free Joe Flacco, free T Higgins, free Jamar Chase, free that entire offense.
Fire Zach Taylor.
Yeah, get a defensive guy in there.
Yeah.
Get me in there. Like they need people. That's just what they need. Just grab anybody.
Yeah, it's been tough for the Bengals. Do they still have a chance to keep winning? Probably, but are they going to? Probably not. The Jets are still never going to be good. They might win like two or three games after this, but they're still going to get a top 10 pick, and I think that's pretty sure. But now they won't get the first overall pick because they decided to win a game.
Yup.
I mean, who knows?
Now they're in a
Oh
race
no,
with the
they're
Saints
not.
and Titans.
Someone else is getting it.
Yeah,
Guaranteed.
the Titans or the Saints are definitely getting that number one pick.
We'll see. We'll see how they're. I got to see what how the schedules align.
The Titans,
Much-
not the Titans. I think the Saints are definitely getting that first pick.
Well, we'll talk about the Saints when we get there, but we got to see how. I don't know how Tyler Shuck looked in the limited time that he played.
Yeah. That's the thing, though, is that you can't judge someone based off their like you were throwing you in the fourth quarter and with like 6 minutes left and see how you do. We have to see how he does when he plays.
Who knows though? Maybe Tyler Shuck is the next coming of Drew Brees.
Maybe.
Isn't he older than Rattler?
Yeah.
I think so. He's older than like. He's older than like I think like the QBs that were drafted like 2 years ago.
Yeah, he's older than McCarthy. He's older
he was
than
the
he's older than
last-
Richardson.
The last
Yeah.
quarterback to be drafted with the year 19 starting his birth year. But anyway, on to our next game. There's not much to talk about here. It's the Patriots versus the Browns. Myles Garrett had such a great game, but he's on a shitty team. It's like opposite Bengals.
Yeah.
I think that if the Bengals had the Browns defense, they would be the best team in the NFL.
Probably.
Same goes for the Browns. If the Browns had the Bengals offense, one of the best teams in the NFL. But Ohio is backwards. You either get a shitty offense or a shitty defense, and that's just how your season's gonna go.
Yeah, whoever thought it was a good idea to split Ohio into 2 teams is definitely a decision maker for sure.
Yeah. Honestly, they should merge, and then we can start our first like London team or whatever the hell.
We'll get a team in like New Mexico.
Throw them the AFC North, especially if they're in New Mexico.
Yeah.
We'll get a team.
definitely.
We'll get a team from Canada.
That'd be cool.
They gotta talk about that for sure. I mean,
I
fuck.
feel like that would be cool.
The
You just get like
Bills are
snow games all the time.
Maybe if the Blue Jays win the World Series, then they'll be like, maybe we should put a football team in Canada. See how they do.
Who's put one in Toronto?
Oh, I think the World Series game is going on right now.
It is.
I think it's like 3-1 or something.
It's like
I don't
6,
think
7.
that the NFL would ever like expand to Canada though, because they already have the Canadian Football League. So that might just
Yeah,
murder it.
yeah, that would be. Yeah, like if they would like, I mean, that would be the easiest place to go. I mean, you really want to go to London? They're gonna really
True.
go to London? Yeah,
The thing is that they've made such an effort to go to these places, but they're never gonna like make it NFL team and just keep them there.
You never
Like,
know. If they can get enough interest across seas, like it could definitely
it's
happen.
gonna be hard just because of like you're gonna have them traveling back and forth all the time.
Yeah.
So like
I mean, it's definitely gonna be difficult, especially like
they need to
like
be
the
like
Rams
super
that played in
sure.
London.
Yeah, they need to be just like super sure that they can get like a good fan base out there.
Yeah.
Like they need
I mean,
it
I feel
can't
like
be
they
like
would
an
either way.
investment. Yeah,
Because every time there's an
it's
international game, the stadium's always just packed.
yeah.
And you'll see like the most diverse group of fans there. Like it'll be I don't know, a Cardinals Falcons game in Ireland, and you'll just see like Texans fans and Bills fans and Vikings fans and like Raiders fans, just a random mishmash. So I think that if they were actually given a team, then everybody would be like, hell yeah, this is who we're gonna kind of center around. And I mean the amount of
I can't for one
amount
day
of
where they I give it one day when we decide that we're just gonna put the Super Bowl overseas.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I think it would be pretty fun. I mean, it's not like anybody here is gonna fucking go to it anyway.
But like the NFL already has like the whole program to get people from like anywhere else in the world to like get on an NFL roster, like that international outreach program or whatever. So I mean, if that just keeps going well, then it's
They
always
just gotta
possible.
they just gotta have better games overseas because every time they have games overseas, they're not really good games.
I mean, the ones this year weren't terrible, honestly.
Eh,
Like the Vikings
maybe
Steelers
it's
game was
by
fun
maybe it's biased just because the last one is a sour taste in my mouth, but
because
Like
Jags got
yeah.
land.
you got fucking dick slapped in London. But I don't know. I feel like there's always like the problem is they can't put like the super high profile teams overseas because like they know that like the fans of like they can't put Bills Chiefs overseas.
Although that would be sick.
It would be sick, but they can't. They can't do that. They know they can't. So they just have to like make do with like teams that don't have like rivalries like that. So there's always going to be a limit to like how good the games are going to be.
I mean, they put Chiefs Chargers in Sao Paulo, so
That is true, but the Chargers don't really have fans, so
but it's still a rivalry.
yeah. But it's more about like the fan bases.
But anyway, on to our next game. There isn't about here either. We got the Bucks versus Saints. The Saints are ass. Tyler Shuck will play next week, but we'll talk about that when we get there.
Yeah, next.
And then our next game, we got the Cowboys taking on the Broncos.
RJ Harvey. What a game.
Yeah, the Broncos had crazy dominant win.
Yeah.
If only the Cowboys had a dominant edge rusher.
Mm.
If only they had somebody that could stop the run and maybe get to the passer.
We can draft some great all pros with these draft picks.
But a first round pick, that could be anybody. It could even be Micah Parsons.
Jesus.
Good for the Broncos, doing well on offense. They're getting their young guys some touchdowns. RJ Harvey had 2. Troy Franklin had 2. Pat Bryant had 1. So Looks like their offense is going to be good for a little while if they can keep up doing shit like that. And
Yep.
as for the Cowboys, Joe Milton had more touchdowns than Dak Prescott did.
Wait, Joe Milton played. I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
He had 58 yards and 3 or 4 completions with a touchdown.
God damn.
Dak had 188 yards and 2 picks. So they got a future in Dallas with Joe Milton. Just saying.
He's got the
Oh,
intangible.
man.
But they were another team that just couldn't run the ball at all. Dak had 31 yards and Javonte had 41. He did have 2 touchdowns, but just a bad game.
Yeah, I can't do that.
I don't think they had a single sack.
They had a pick though. It looks like.
Speaking of sad, next game we got the Tennessee Titans taking on the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts are now 7-1, and the Titans are 1-7. I think that just kind of says it all about how this game went.
The Titans are one of the worst NFL teams of the past 10 years.
Yeah, and Jonathan Taylor's just him.
MVP Jonathan Taylor.
As of
Dude,
right now, yeah.
Can we talk about how the Colts at the end of the year could have like 5 award winners, and it wouldn't even be fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like they have an MVP. They have like 2 MVP caliber players. They have an offensive player of the year caliber player. They have an offensive rookie of the year candidate. They have a comeback player of the year candidate, and they have a coach of the year candidate. Like that's fucking nuts. I don't know if there's ever been a team that's had that.
Don't sleep on Cam Bynum. He's really good at celebrating.
Oh,
Yeah, he'll get Aura of the Year award.
Oh wait, don't forget about the Protector of the Year,
Oh fuck yeah!
Quinn Nelson.
So they get it. So they legitimately have like 6 different. Dude, that's fucking crazy.
6 or 7.
Listen, if any team in this division were to be good that wasn't the Jags, I would be rooting for the Colts. Because
How
fuck
can you
the
not root for
Texans and
Daniel
fuck the
Jones?
Titans.
It's hard
so
not
hard
to
not-
root for the.
It's so fucking hard not to, dude. But I have to not. Like obligated not to.
You know, this team reminds me a lot of when the Bengals started doing good, and like I was like, oh yeah, good for the Bengals, good for Joe Burrow, and then they started kicking our ass, and I was just like, oh fuck them.
Yeah, then they got Jamar Chase the next year, and you're like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, except I don't think the Colts are gonna get Jamar Chase next year.
They might even have him already. They got one sleeping.
Dun,
AD
dun,
Mitchell.
dun.
Do you think?
Oh, I thought you were gonna
speaking
say
of,
Alec Pierce.
Oh, yeah, him
Speaking
too.
of the Colts and the Bengals, do you think that they have a chance for trading for Trey Hendrickson, or do we think that's just rumors?
Nah, that's rumors.
That'd be
I don't
fucking
know.
crazy,
That's
though. If they
yeah.
want
I don't.
to, the trade deadline's in a few days, so we won't have if any crazy trades happen over between the 28th and what is it, the 4th that the deadline
Yeah.
is. Yeah, so we won't have an episode that comes out between then, besides this one that we're recording now. But any big trades we'll be talking about next week.
Yeah, next week's gonna be a review episode of trades and a review of the week of sports. So that's gonna be fun.
I got a segment we can do actually. We'll do that later though.
Yeah, we can do it after we got 2 more games left.
Yeah.
So Sunday Night Football, Aaron Rodgers had the chance to beat every team in the NFL during his career, but sold the bag. We had the Packers taking on the Steelers. Poor guy. He lost to his old team in that ugly ass uniform.
Mhm.
Dude, I was talking to my dad about it, and my dad was like, "Dude, those uniforms are so bad." And I was like, "Dude, it makes it look like they're not wearing pants. Like it
Maybe the
genuinely
white.
just looks it looks so bad." And like half the time, you're like, I watched like maybe like 5 to 10 minutes of this game, and like when I tell you that there were times when I look at the screen and I didn't know what team was which, just because of how different the uniforms looked. I was like, I can't keep doing this. It's like hurting my eyes.
Yeah, this game was certainly on, but I don't think JT and I watched it at all. I think we played Madden the entire time.
Yeah, we well, yeah, we played Madden, and I was just rooting for Tuckraft and Gianno Smith touchdowns.
Oh yeah,
So,
JT
Gianno,
was
Shout out
actively
Tucker Craft,
betting.
actually.
I had the 2 touchdowns with Tucker Craft. I needed the fucking one by Giannu Smith, but it's okay.
Note to self: never bet on Jonnu Smith.
Yeah, I'm not betting
Unless it's a
anymore.
rushing touchdown.
I can't bet anymore just based on yesterday too.
How much money have you lost over the past like 48 hours, dude?
About $200.
God damn.
It's okay. I'm gonna make it all back. I'm
Oh
betting.
yeah, what's your parlay for this upcoming week?
I'll do that. I'll do that at the end of
That'll
the
be
episode.
we'll have 3 JT segments. We'll have one segment where he talks about his waiver wire ad, one segment of his
You'll love that
parlay,
one.
and then we'll have the fucking Jameis Winston quote. JT, you're so important to this podcast. I hope you know that.
Oh, thank you.
You are valued.
I'm valued.
You are loved.
I'm not like Vinny.
Fuck Vinny.
Fucking Vinny.
But
Fucking
on
give me
to Monday Night
crabs.
Football, the last game of the week. It's Monday Night Football, so I didn't watch it. We got the Commanders
didn't need
taking
to
on the
watch this.
Chiefs.
You didn't miss much.
Dude, I turned on this game for like 2 seconds and I saw Patrick Mahomes throw a pass to Travis Kelce, go off his hands and into the hands of Bobby Wagner. I'm like, yep, I don't need to watch anything else.
Yeah, it was.
You know
What
a crazy play that would have been 5 years ago.
dude.
No, it's just everybody's washed.
Just imagine
Like a baby
having,
stumbling over its own feet.
just imagine having Marshawn Lattimore, Bobby Wagner, and Von Miller on the same team in 2017.
Yeah, but now imagine having the rest of their defense in 2017. They're like all in high school.
Who else is old on that team? I don't even
The
know.
Commanders?
Yeah.
Oh, they got hold on. Well, on offense they have Zach Ertz
And
Nah,
Lermy
he's not old.
Tunsil's old as fuck.
and Marcus Mariota is not exactly a young buck.
Yeah, he's old. Someone's
Yeah,
getting
I mean-
raped outside.
The worst part about what?
What
The worst part about the Commanders is that Jaden Daniels just cannot stay healthy for the life of him.
Or G3.
Let's hope not.
No, don't say that. His mom's gonna come after you.
His mom, yeah, I hope I tweeted. I DM'd her on Twitter.
What the fuck? You DM Jade Daniels' mom.
Yeah.
What'd you say to her?
I just asked her a question about Jaden, and I was just like, "Is he really? Are you really not gonna let him hit, Paige Becker?"
Isn't she a lesbian?
I don't think so.
I feel like that's a requirement to be in the WNBA.
You're either that or you're chopped as fuck. Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Or both.
Or both.
Yeah. I think we need to trade more WNBA players for Russian's arm dealer.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Get really controversial, guys.
It's gonna be it'd be really like funny if like that guy, what is he, like the Angel of Death or whatever the fuck his like nickname is that they call him.
Yeah.
Like if he sells like nuclear weapons to some country and like nuclear war falls out, and then we look back in the history books and we're like, how did he get back to Russia? And then they look and like,
Well, it all started
traded
with
a WNBA
WNBA
player for him
What a fucking trade.
because she was smoking weed in Russia.
It's so fucking stupid.
I can't believe we didn't get a first round pick out of it.
Like not even a WNBA, like not even an NBA first round pick. We couldn't even get a WNBA first round pick.
we get a WNBA player, and like some really good Russian ice skater for the Winter Olympics, and then they get the fucking Merchant of Death or whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah.
We get Sputnik, and then they get the Russian arms dealer.
Yeah, the Merchant of Death. That's his.
Yeah.
Jesus
God.
Christ.
The nickname was popularized after a report to the UN in 2003 highlighted the scope of his operations and his willingness to bypass international sanctions. This guy's
Oh, damn.
terrifying looking.
Stay tuned for our next podcast where we talk about Russian arm dealers.
Yeah, on this though, we're not gonna move it to like my solo podcast or to regular Loaf of Milk. We're gonna talk about it here on Milk the Clock.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway,
That'll be
besides
our
Russian
April
arms dealers,
Fool's.
that's
That'll be our
that's the
April
gate of
Fool's
the
Day
NFL.
episode. That was one of the weeks of all time.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this next week because Jesus Christ, this week is boring as hell. As being a Bills fan, but otherwise just boring.
Hey everyone, it's your boy JT, and we're going to take a quick break to talk a little bit about something that fuels this show and keeps us sharp through those late night recording sessions and intense editing. Dubby Energy. If you're like me, you need that extra kick to stay focused, whether you're gaming, grinding on a project, or just trying to get through the afternoon slump. But you don't want all that sugar, the weird jitters, or that inevitable crash, right? That's where Dubby comes in. This isn't your typical canned sugar rush. Dubby is a clean, focused energy formula that comes in incredible flavors such as Dragonade and Dub Sludge. It's designed to give you that smooth, sustainable energy you need without all the bad stuff. It's got zero sugar, a great blend of vitamins, and no artificial coloring. It's the best way to power up your day and your game. We absolutely love it, and we know you will too. And because you're a listener of this show, Dubby is hooking you up. Use our special code Loaf of Milk at checkout to get 10% off your entire order. That's 10% with our code LOAFOFMILK at Dubby.gg. Give yourself a serious focus upgrade. Try Dubby today. And now, back to the podcast. Ravens flock, let's fly.
All right. So before we move on to week 9, I have a little segment. It's just players that could be traded at the deadline or not. So I'm just gonna name a player, and the boys are gonna say yes or no. All right. So first guy, I know we talked about him, Trey Hendrickson.
I don't know. At the end of the day, it's like however much they're asking for him, and like whether or not a team's gonna be willing to pay that.
I'd like to see him get traded.
Me too.
I want to see him actually have a chance at winning a Super Bowl because I just don't think that the Bengals are close to doing that until they actually get a good defense.
It's tough because it's like you look at like the Bengals on paper and like what they should have been this year, and you're like, yeah, like they should have been contending. But then once Joe Burrow dies, the whole team falls apart.
Yeah. It's just like, and I mean, Joe Flacco's a decent replacement, but he's not Joe Burrow, and I feel like the life of the team just dies more than anything, rather than the skill set.
Yeah, and the problem with the Bengals is like you said, like they just don't have a defense around Trey Hendrickson, and like they need pieces, and like the best way you do that is you trade a guy that realistically I don't even know if he wants to be there. So you get what you can out of him, get however many assets you can, and then you do like a mini defensive rebuild, and then retool for next year.
He's not even under contract next year.
Yeah, they didn't extend him, did they?
Yeah, he just has his franchise tag.
Yeah, so I think like they're gonna. I feel like they're either gonna have to extend him or they're just gonna trade him.
Yep.
Because there's no way they just like let him walk. Like that would just be incredibly stupid.
Yeah.
The issue is like how much are they gonna ask, and then who's gonna take that?
Who fucking knows? They might ask for a first-round pick for him.
No.
You don't think they'll ask for a first?
I mean, obviously they'll ask for a first. They're not going to get a first out of him. they'll get. I would say second. Obviously, a second and something else, but yeah.
But the question is
I
like,
don't.
what team do we think reaches out and makes that and accepts an offer, or is like really engaging in like talks?
Eagles.
That's ugly.
Man,
No,
Howie
they got
Roseman.
Brandon Graham. They're fine.
Howie Roseman loves to go after those guys.
I think Dallas needs an edge rusher. All right. What other players you got, Jit?
Jalen Waddle.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I
See, I feel like they
think
should trade him, but that's another instance of like,
Yeah, they're
of like
not.
any team that they would trade him to. It's like, I don't know, like they're not gonna trade him in division.
No,
the
I
only
have only.
trade I think that they would even do for him is Buffalo, and there's just no fucking way.
No, they do. They'd be like, all right, listen, give us your first round picks for the next 3 years.
Like he definitely isn't going to wouldn't be traded to the Jets because the Jets are just fighting for nothing at this point. And he won't get traded to the Patriots because the Patriots have good wide receiver depth at this point. So
I only have him going to 2 teams, and it's Pittsburgh and the Giants.
yeah,
Yeah, and it's like I don't think that the Giants fit really makes too much sense considering like, again, their season right now is pretty much completely over.
No, well
Yeah.
they're not making this trade just for the season. They're making this trade for if you're trading for Jalen Waddle, you're trading for him.
Yeah, he's a young
the
guy.
future.
Yeah, but like the thing is, it's like, what would you rather trade for Jalen Waddle, or would you rather just get, like, you just draft a receiver, you pick whatever receiver you want in the draft next
The
year?
thing about Jalen Waddle is that you know what you're getting out of him. There's always risk with going for a receiver.
It's true.
Yeah,
I think that the Giants
I don't know.
they've already been they took their risk this year trading back up into the first to go for Dart, and it's paid off so far. But I just don't know the trade.
I don't see
This-
Waddle going anywhere.
yeah.
Yeah, realistically, I don't think he'd go anywhere, but I think that the Giants would probably be a good fit for him just because use this season to build up the trust between him and Dart. Definitely not the Steelers. The Steelers, they would be trading for Waddle for like a win now type of thing because they currently just don't have a future at quarterback unless they decide that Will Howard's just going to be their guy at the end of the season.
Did you?
Rodgers retires.
You think? I'm just gonna throw this. I'm just gonna throw this team out there. Do you think the Broncos can make a push for him?
Waddle?
Yeah.
After this week, they might not need to.
I mean, they might not need to, but like, I feel like you add him to this offense. You add him to that offense, like.
I don't.
And it's not exactly like they had like.
Yeah.
No, they got Evan Ingram. They're good.
He's washed.
He's a wide receiver.
They got
the Tennessee.
What the fuck's his name? Oh God. Fucking Tennessee.
Yeah, he's at that point in his career. He's got to go to Tennessee.
Yeah. Maybe after this year, he might go to Tennessee.
Fucking Christ.
But no, I was saying, the Steelers, they're talking about bringing Rodgers back next year.
That's not up to them though. That's up to if his stubborn ass actually wants to stay. He's going to edge everyone during the offseason to be like, oh, am I going to come back? Oh.
I'm going to go into my darkness retreat, and then I'm going to come out like 3 months later.
Since he left the Packers.
Ooh.
Take a fucking shit ton of ayahuasca and then not tell anybody what I'm doing for the next 3 months.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't think the Steelers would trade for him. Listen, they got MVS. They just signed MVS this week. That's huge.
MVS? More like MVP.
Remember last year when he had 3 games in a row where he had over 150 yards and like 2 touchdowns a game?
Shout out to Jeremy Lin Sanity run from Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
She's goated, man.
But yeah, I don't think that Waddle's going to go anywhere. I think they'll keep him here, and then
Think about a lot of like
waste his career just to his ass, and that defense is just only getting worse because every single corner on that team just is going to IR. I think Rasul Douglas is like their number 1 corner, Dolphins. So
I completely forgot that he was on the Dolphins. That's a pull.
Yeah,
it's a pull only because I don't know any like. I think the corner's name was like Storm Duck. He got drafted this year or something.
Yeah.
And he
Oh,
was their
Storm
corner like
Duck.
2 or 3, and now he just had a season-ending injury.
Poor Storm Duck. The top 5 NFL name.
Yeah, top 5 superhero name.
I think the problem with like trade deadlines in general is that like there just aren't too many like blockbusters that really happen.
No, any blockbuster
Like-
trade that happens in the offseason.
Mhm.
Like the last one I could really remember that was like a truly like I'd say blockbuster was when CMC got traded to the Niners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like unless I'm missing something, which I might be.
I mean,
in recent history, yeah, that's probably.
like, I mean, it's not. It's kind of biased, but like Roquan being traded to the Ravens was kind of crazy too. He was
Yeah, I
like,
think that was the same. I think that was the same year though.
Yeah, the same year.
So it's like we're talking about like what, like that's like 3 years ago now.
Yeah. I mean, do you want to say Devontae last year?
No, because that didn't do anything.
It didn't really do anything.
He wasn't doing anything. He wasn't doing anything on the Raiders, and then he did even less on the Jets.
In the moment, it might have looked like appealing, but it didn't really turn out to do anything really that well.
Yeah, it was exciting in the beginning, and then just
Like with Roquan with Roquan and with CMC, like it made it like they made impacts on their teams. The Jets were ass before Devontae, and they were still ass after him. So
yeah, I think the biggest blockbuster trade that we've seen in a while is Deontay Johnson to every single team in the AFC North.
Oh my God! Don't get me started. Fucking Deontay Johnson. Oh, what a waste that fucking guy was.
I mean, there were a lot
What
of like there's probably bigger trades last year than there are going to be this year, because this year not much has happened.
Yeah, no.
What's
watch this be like the
besides
watch this be
Micah?
like the craziest. Yeah, watch this be like the craziest deadline now that we're saying this.
Yeah, we're just talking shit, and then some crazy.
Yeah, like
shit can happen.
fucking.
Anthony Richardson gets traded to the fucking Vikings.
But like that's
And then-
like Joe Flacco to the Bengals. Like that's nothing crazy. He's on IR.
No, but like I don't know, like something like that. I don't know.
Kirk Cousins to the Vikings.
I can't even think of like trades that happened that are like considered big so far.
What this year?
Like in this
Yeah.
year.
Yeah, besides Flacco and Micah, or like during the season.
We want to say Odafe Owe?
That's the thing. Is that like fucking Tanks Bigsby to the Eagles?
Yeah,
Like,
man.
Nothing crazy
Oh,
has
well,
happened.
I mean, I guess
Well,
like maybe
What about
like
Kyle
Greg
Duggar
Newsome,
right now?
maybe like if you really want to like stretch for it, the Greg Newsome Tyson Campbell trade.
Sure.
If you really want to stretch it, but even that's like they're just kind of the same player,
Yeah.
except one's getting paid like 3 times the amount the other one is.
Yeah, but like, hold on. I'm gonna look at what are we in October? I'm gonna look at trades that happened in like September of last year compared to September of this year. Because September of this year, fucking nothing happened.
I don't know. I don't really know if
I don't think
anything
anything
happened
happened
last year in
last year.
September.
Okay,
Everything
yeah,
happened like
nothing happened last year in September. A lot happened in October.
everything happened like right before the deadline.
Yeah, that's when D Hop went to the Chiefs. That's when the Bills got Amari Cooper.
Amari.
That's when the Jets got Devontae.
So we
Like
got Devontae.
these are a lot of old receivers that were good like 5 years ago, going to a team and thinking like, holy shit, this could be the difference.
Yeah.
And then it does nothing.
I think the biggest trade that's gonna happen this deadline is gonna be Jacoby Myers going back to the Patriots.
I mean,
I
the deadline last year was the 5th, and that's Trey White to the Ravens. That was probably the biggest trade from that day was Marshawn Lattimore going to the Commanders.
yeah.
And even
Yeah,
he's
that
been
was-
ass.
I mean, he was okay last year, but now he's just
Yeah.
now he's
yeah,
old. He
Now
had
he's
nice
just
picks,
old
though.
and assed.
I don't know if you guys saw that. He had a fucking nice pick.
and Zadarius
what-
Smith from the Browns to the Lions looked nice until the entire Lions defense died by like week 17, and they were just running with like practice squad guys going into the
Yeah.
playoff.
Then they got ran over by the Commanders.
Yeah.
All right. I'll do a couple more. Brees Hall.
Nah, I don't think so.
I would love to see him get traded, but I don't
I mean, yeah, but like I don't
See him
see I don't see him. Well, because like what teams really need a running back right now? Like
Chargers.
Dude, they're not going to trade for Breece Hall though. They have Hampton and
Yeah, but
fucking like they're not going to have
You know-
Hampton and fucking Omar
Yeah, but
and Breece Hall if the Jets are going to ask for some stupid shit for Breece Hall.
they're not. I don't think they'll ask for anything crazy out of off.
I mean, he's their best player on offense right now, and it's not even
I
close.
know,
Yeah, and
but
that's
they're
the
not
thing.
going to ask for a first round pick out of him.
Oh no, they're not going to ask that. But even if they ask for like a second, like you're still you're trading a second round pick for like a few weeks of Breece Hall being your number one running back, and then having to have him split carries with your rookie that you drafted.
I don't know. Even like I don't
I was
want to
gonna-
say
see-
fucking Kansas City, but
That's what I was gonna say because they're a team that I think could use a running back,
they just don't run the ball though.
but they also don't really run the ball that much. And if they do run the ball, it's just Patrick Mahomes running for his life.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, it would be nice to see him go somewhere else. I just don't think the Jets are gonna do it.
Yeah.
It'd be nice for my
Uh,
fantasy team if you went somewhere else.
hmm
Yeah.
This
Speaking
is a
of
guy.
nice- Oh, there you go.
Sorry. What were you saying? Go ahead. I don't want to.
I was gonna say, speaking of, would be nice for my fantasy team if they got traded. Do we think Chris Olave gets moved?
I hope so.
I would-
Please, for the
I
love
would
of
love
God,
it.
I want him so bad.
I really also do hope
You
that he
know,
gets traded.
so I have an insider with him. My so one of my buddies, his
Banana.
cousin. Yeah, Banana Man. Shout out Banana Man. His
This
cousin
is the first time we've
is-
mentioned Banana Man on the podcast.
I think so.
Yeah. His cousin is
Wow.
Chris Olave, or his cousin something. I don't know if his cousin, but he's Chris Olave's agent or something. And apparently they're almost done with a deal for the Saints for an extension.
You heard it here, folks. Per sources, per JT.
So if
Legit.
Chris Olave signs an extension, you can thank me. Well, thank Banana Man.
No,
And
thank
also
you.
say goodbye to his
I'll
career
thank Banana
because
Man.
he'll never do anything there.
Yeah. That too.
Bro's a certified bag chaser.
Yeah.
Got hit too many times on the head.
Yeah, he definitely got hit too many fucking times.
Yeah, so he's gonna sign a
Clouding his
crazy-ass
judgment.
extension, and then he's gonna complain all next year, like, I'm not getting targets. I'm not getting targets. Why isn't our team winning? Why isn't our team winning? I know I
maybe
just signed
you
a crazy
shouldn't have
extension
signed
for
with
a
the
shitty
Saints.
team.
It's like Myles Garrett.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
no matter how
exactly what
much
I
he
was
does,
referencing.
no matter how like he could fucking break like the single season yards for a
Mhm.
receiver, and they'll still finish with like fucking 5 wins.
So this guy I think has a really good chance of getting moved. Reek Wolin.
Yeah, I could totally see it.
Question is where?
Indianapolis.
I mean, I guess
Yeah,
I guess
they're
Charvarius did get hurt. I don't know who their other corner is.
They've been
Detroit.
shopping for corners, though.
Detroit, guys. Detroit.
Ooh, that's a good fit.
Yeah, I mean, both the Colts and Detroit, when their corners are healthy, they're good, but they just haven't been.
But just imagine adding them, making them even better.
The thing is, like, the thing about like corners is I relate them a lot to like relievers in baseball, where it's like 1 year they can be like amazing, the next year they'll be complete shit, and then they'll go back to being really good. And like I feel like Tariq Woolen is like one of those players that like, dude, you're never gonna know like coming into the year whether he's gonna be good or not. Where he's like, you'll never know if he's gonna be good or not. So I think a change of scenery could help him.
Yeah, he's not bad. He's definitely not bad. He still has, he's a good player.
I mean, who did the Seahawks have outside of? Because I mean, they have
Devin
Witherspoon,
Witherspoon.
obviously, but then like who are their other corner options? Because I know for safety they have Eman Worry. I know he's been pretty good, but I don't know who they have for corners. I'm assuming it's somebody good because if they're talking about trading Reek, then
Well, I
gotta be
mean,
somebody they have faith in.
Reek, he's got a right. He needs a contract?
Yeah, that's the big thing.
Yeah, and it's not like they can't give him like a what is it, like a 5th-year option because he's not a first rounder.
I mean, they have Witherspoon, so it's not like he's their #1 guy anyway.
Exactly.
I think the only thing that might stop them is just like, if, like the Seahawks are doing well right now, so like if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah. True.
So, but if they feel like they're not going to be able to get an extension done, and that
They get something
they
decent
get,
out of them.
yeah, then I feel like it's definitely possible either way. I wouldn't be surprised if
Mhm.
either or happens.
Yeah. I'll do 2 more guys. Yeah, I'll do. What's his name? Where is he? Yeah, Jacoby Myers.
He's going back to the Patriots.
Didn't they say they didn't want to trade him, or that?
They don't want to trade. Yeah, I don't know. No. It's they'll trade him for the right price. It's like the same thing with the Saints and fucking and what's his name? Rashid Shaheed. They don't want to trade him, but they'll trade him for the right price.
Yeah, they really should trade Jacoby. There's no reason to keep him. I mean, like this team is not good. It's not like even really like he wants to be there. So, like even if they can't get what they should like expect to get from him, they're gonna lose him. Because is he an expiring contract? I don't know actually.
I don't.
I feel like he might be, but I'm not entirely sure. But either way, like if he doesn't want to be there, like there's no point to keep him. He's not helping you guys in any way, shape, or form. And like there's a few teams that could use wide receiver help. So
Steelers.
yeah, Steelers, Bills.
The thing about the Bills is that if we're trading for a wide receiver, it's not going to be another wide receiver 2.
Now what are you talking about? Jacoby Myers is wide receiver 1.
Yeah, maybe
There's there's no wide receiver 1s that. I mean, other than Olave, that
AJ Brown.
they ain't trading his ass.
Yeah, they're not trading AJ Brown.
No, they won't trade him, but
Well, he has a no trade clause anyway, so he has to agree.
Yeah, the only way that they trade AJ Brown is if they get like a ridiculous package back in return.
And they wouldn't even get a first round pick for him.
No, like they would need to get like a high end receiver and draft
they can
capital.
They could have a 2, a 4, and Trey White.
They need a corner.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know if Trey White's the answer.
Not an answer, but it's not like they have nobody at corner. They just need depth.
Trey White is the answer you put when you, like like in elementary school when you have the Scantrons and you don't know what you didn't study for the test, so you just put B straight down. That's what Trey White is.
Shit ass corners, so you decide, who can we trade for at the deadline?
Yeah.
I bet Trey White isn't playing like dick.
Hey, Trey White. Trey White played good for us when he was a Raven. He was on the field at some points, except he had 1 PI call against the Bills in the AFC divisional.
He's a double agent. He's back.
Yeah, he was.
It's a double agent.
He's like,
He got you good.
He's like, yeah, I got you guys. Oh shit.
And he poisoned your team, and now you're 2-5, and everyone on defense got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
He pissed all over Mark Andrews' gloves.
Yep.
Is Jair back?
Yeah. No, he's not fucking back.
What
do you think? You think Jair would be back? No. No, of course he's fucking not back. He's getting fucking gooning simulator.
Is he on IR?
No. He just doesn't want to play.
He hasn't played in a month, but he's not on IR.
Yeah.
Okay.
He should be playing.
That seems like a great decision by DaCosta.
Listen, we were only paying him like $5 million, so I don't care. We knew this was an experiment coming out. Like, I don't know, but yeah, it's bad.
You know what? Maybe you guys can trade for Reek Woolen. You guys are done with trading for corners at the deadline.
Yeah, we're good. I don't know. I just don't see us making a move because, yeah, it just doesn't make sense. Like if we were like in the Bills situation where we had like a lot of wins, like maybe, but we have to win games. Like I'd rather just win games and fucking trade for a guy.
That's fair.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
And then my last one, Jaden Phillips.
Jalen Phillips.
Oh, I thought you said Jaden Phillips at first.
Yeah, that's what I meant. No, I meant Jalen. Yeah, I meant Jalen Phillips. Sorry.
Good.
I was gonna say I have no idea who the fuck that is.
Yeah, Jaden Phillips. It's actually my cousin.
I'm not gonna lie. The reason why I paused so long was because I was looking up what you said because like, am I like fucking stupid? Who
I
is
did the
this guy?
exact same thing.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Okay, yeah. All right. Jalen Phillips.
Yeah, Jalen Phillips.
Um,
I don't fucking know. They probably should.
Yeah.
the Dolphins should just trade whoever they can.
They
They
might
need to
trade
they need to
fucking-
trade somebody. Like they cannot just like keep everybody on their roster and then just wait till the end of the year. So like at the very least somebody's going to be gone.
You can't win
I
against
feel like if we had
the Jets and then like win against the most inconsistent team in the NFL and then be like, all right, there's a chance. When two of the teams
Yeah,
you
no,
lost to were the Panthers and the Browns.
yeah, and not only that, you got fucking dog wiped. You got like fucking your face wiped on the ground by the Browns.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Your season was over when Tyson Campbell picked six you anyway.
Season was over when Dylan Gabriel stepped on the field.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, yeah. I mean, I feel like they should. It just depends like who wants them.
Yeah.
And like again, like I'm not really too familiar with. I guess like the Eagles.
Do they want Matt Milano? I'll gladly give away Matt Milano. One injury-prone linebacker for another. Deal or no deal.
Deal or no deal. Yeah. It's like because like the teams, like Detroit, Kansas City, they would trade for him. I don't know. That's really what they. I don't know. If they get a right offer, they would do it. I think, but
I feel like the thing is though is like I feel like that they're gonna trade somebody, and if that like I feel like the most likely guy is probably Phillips, and like even then I don't think they're gonna get what they want for him, so they're probably gonna have to sell
definitely
low.
not.
So I don't know. Dolphins should just trade everyone.
Including
Oh,
Tua.
they should, yeah, trade Tua to the fucking oh my god, what the fuck is the UFL team's name?
The San Antonio
Stallions.
Brahmas.
Yes, thank you.
No, that's just the first one that came to my head. Actually, I think they.
I needed a team. I just couldn't think of any of them. I was thinking of the fucking what were the ones that we were that when we first started watching, like the three of us. It was the fucking
Oh, well,
the Sea Dragons.
Yeah, the
What was it?
Seattle Sea Dragons. Yeah, they're not a team
Yeah, the
anymore
Seattle Sea
either.
Dragons. Yeah, trade them, give them a time machine, trade them back to the Seattle Sea Dragons. With the
Josh
fuck was-
Gordon and
no, what was that other fucking
I know
guy?
Will knows who it is.
The guy with a really weird last name. What the fuck was his name?
On what?
On the
the
fucking Sea
Seattle
Dragons. The
Sea
guy.
Oh!
The fuck was his name? It was like It was like something.
I want to say Dario Gumbawale, but it's something similar to that.
Fuck, hold on. We gotta find this out.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh my god, it's like on the tip of my tongue.
It's like IG something, I think.
Yeah, it's like Ig.
Oh, Godwin Igwebuki.
Godwin
Yes!
is-
Oh my god.
Godwin Igwebuki. Shout out Godwin Igwebuki.
Yeah, I should DM him to see if he'll get on the podcast.
Yes, he probably would.
Yes.
I'd pay him.
He's only 31 years old.
Oh, he can still
Shit.
ball.
Maybe the Chiefs will sign him.
What a guy.
That's a good segment, Jid.
Thank you guys.
Thank you for giving us the opportunity to talk about Godwin Igwebuki.
Of course.
Give us a platform to talk about that. All right.
Platform. All right, now we're on to week 9.
Week 9 NFL predictions. Thursday night football, Jit. The Baltimore Ravens, Miami Dolphins.
I don't think we gotta talk about it.
Yeah, I don't.
We're just talking about how shit the Dolphins are. I think we all
Yep.
agree.
And
Yeah.
Lamar gets to go back to Florida, where he gets to get high
Dude.
again, and eat
All
fucking
out.
and eat whatever the fuck he was eating.
All right. And then our first 1 o'clock game on Sunday, we got the Bears taking on the Bengals. I'm taking the Bears on this.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to pick the Bengals after they lose to the Jets.
Ah,
At the same time, though, it's like also kind of hard to pick the Bears because they didn't look good last week. But I feel like this game's just gonna be shit. And if we're talking about teams that have potential to be good, I think the Bears are just gonna be that team that they're just gonna win out because the potential's
The thing
there.
about the Bears is that they actually played against a defense that's coming back and getting healthier.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the Bengals.
but their defense could get stormrolled by Tyler Huntley.
Well, that's because Tyler Huntley's him,
Yeah.
That's true, but Joe Flacco is also him.
not Tyler Huntley him.
I don't know. Maybe they need to duke it out. But
Yeah,
yeah, give me the Bears.
I'm gonna go with the Bears on this one too.
Hooray!
You know, Joe Flacco's been to 0 Pro Bowls, and Tyler Huntley's been to 1.
No way Flacco hasn't been to
Flacco-
a Pro Bowl. Oh,
that true?
yeah, I can tell you why Flacco hasn't been to a Pro Bowl because that motherfucker sucked in the regular season. But in the postseason, no joke. This guy was the worst player in the regular season. He sucked. But when he went in the postseason, he would just become Brady. He would literally become Brady.
He's like
He's so
JT.
good in the postseason.
JT, I'm gonna pull this name out, and I want to see how much ball knowledge you have. He's like Steve Pierce.
Steve Pierce?
Yeah.
Dude,
Remember Steve Pierce, World
Steve
Series MVP,
Pierce.
Steve Pierce?
Oh my God, you're killing me.
Crazy.
Steve Pierce. I was gonna.
Pierce.
I thought you were gonna say Stanton, but
Oh well,
like
Stanton too.
yeah,
But like Stanton at least had like a regular season where he was good. Steve Pierce did not do shit.
no way.
Or you know what? Matter of fact,
Will knows a lot about Steve Pierce.
yeah. Well, how much? Yeah, JT, how much you know about Travis Ishikawa?
Jesus Christ, Travis Ishikawa. These guys,
to right.
heck,
And that's been one of my favorite sports moments of all time because before that moment he did nothing, and after that moment he did nothing. Literally
Yeah, man.
nothing. Like you can look it up. He did jack shit.
That's how it goes, man.
Crazy.
Sometimes.
All right, but anyway,
Yeah, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, football.
we got off on a baseball tangent.
Yeah, before we move on to our next game, Joe Flacco has more career passing yards and touchdowns than any other quarterback who has never been selected for a Pro Bowl.
Yeah, makes sense.
That makes sense.
But anyway, next 1:00 game we got the Vikings taking on the Lions. I think we all agree on this one.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
Lions. I mean, it is an in-division game, so maybe keep an eye out for this one. But the Lions are the better team.
Yeah, exactly.
Bite a kneecap.
Shout out Dan Campbell.
And then speaking of the NFC North, we didn't have to fucking talk about it. It's Panthers Packers. 3-2-1. Go Pack.
Pack, go.
Go Pack, go.
And then the next game is the exact same thing. It's Chargers Titans 3-2-1. Both up.
Both Justin Herbert. And then the
Yeah.
next one, I don't think we have to talk about this one either.
Yeah, we all agree.
All right, yeah, 1, 2, 3, Mike Vrabel.
Mike Vrabel.
Oh wait, actually, on ESPN I have the Falcons picked.
Oh,
What?
Listen.
are you gonna keep it that way?
Yeah, hear me out.
I guess it is the Falcons, so you never know.
It is the Falcons. I don't think they're playing at home. Okay, they're not playing at home. Never mind. I'm switching my pick.
Yeah, if it was at home, then pick them.
All right. Anyway, next game we got the Niners taking on the Giants. The Giants are at home, but
The Giants are just so cooked.
Yeah,
But to be fair, the Giants are also so cooked.
yeah.
So, but it's probably the Niners.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Niners here too.
yeah.
They have the best player on the field in Christian McCaffrey, and as long as that's the case, I
Mac
don't think it's
Jones.
really.
Hey, Christian McCaffrey. Christian isn't even the best McCaffrey anymore. Do you guys see Luke McCaffrey?
True. He's
Luke McCaffrey, man,
Luke McCaffrey
playing good over there in Washington.
taking advantage of all the opportunities he's getting.
Yeah, he is.
Real hard-working fella.
Just plays the game the right way.
Type of guy you'd let date your daughter.
Oh
Yeah.
wait, Will. I
Hmm.
forgot. Never mind. Hold on. Wait. We'll talk about it later. I forgot that you guys play the Chiefs this week.
Well, yeah, we do.
Oh boy.
And then our next game, we got the Colts taking on the Steelers. This could be an interesting game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still think
I
the Colts are gonna
originally-
win, but
I originally had the Steelers picked on this, but I think that was before the Sunday night game last night, or not the Sunday night game. So
yeah, it's just
I changed it. It's probably gonna be the Colts. Although I will say, like, again in Pittsburgh, who knows? But I'll ride
Yep.
with the Colts for this one.
Yeah, MVP Taylor.
I'll ride with the Colts so that for them to go to improve to 8-1 on the season.
that's
Imagine telling that to somebody like 3 months ago.
Jesus Christ.
this is our Colts. This is our team.
That might have been the only guy that would have believed anybody. He's like the fucking
Or
the guy
or
that
we
he's like,
pooping.
yeah, they're like the Thanos meme where he's like they all called me a madman.
Mhm.
What I said came to fruition.
God, if they win this week, they'll have as many wins as they had last season.
Crazy.
But onto our next game. Staying in the AFC South, we got the Broncos taking on the Texans.
Broncos. Don't let the
Broncos.
Texans hype fool you.
You got to believe.
Mhm.
You gotta believe.
I think we learned that over the past few weeks. Nothing you can do but believe.
Yep.
Yep.
And then staying in the AFC South yet again, we got the Jags taking on the Raiders.
Yeah, Duval.
Yeah, there's no
They
way
better
the Raiders win
fucking
this
win.
game.
I'll fucking pluck my eyes out.
I was just saying,
They
if the
don't.
Raiders win this game, it's over.
It's over. I will be if the Jags here. You know what? If the Jags lose this game, I will be entering NFL fan free agency.
Yeah,
No.
I was just saying, it's not like they're 1-7 like a certain team in the AFC South.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you could be worse off, but like, they really should win this game. If they don't, it's gonna be a very sad week.
Yeah. You know what? I got the Jags
You
pick
need-
unless Kenny Pickett starts for the Raiders.
Fuck. Our
Any two
arch
gloves.
nemesis. Our arch nemesis. Any backup quarterback cannot play against any fucking backup quarterback ever.
Oh wait, speaking of backup quarterbacks that love beating the Jags, JT, did you watch the new Jesser video that came out?
When did it come out?
I think a few days ago. I watched it a few days ago. It's like the
Jesser?
opposite of what he usually does. And instead of trying to find the NFL player, you have to find the player that isn't in the NFL.
No, I didn't. Fuck. I gotta watch it now.
No. Yeah, there's a certain backup quarterback that loves beating the Jags. That's in the video. I'm sure you can never guess who it is.
Is it fucking Ryan Tannehill?
What?
No.
Backup? He was a backup quarterback that beat the Jags?
He is a backup quarterback.
Oh,
Right now
he's like currently still playing.
Yeah.
Fucking Jake Browning.
Yeah.
Oh my
Fucking
god.
Fucking guy we can never beat, no matter how bad he is.
Well, because in the video, like there were 6 people, and he was like number 1 of the mystery people, and it was this tall white dude. He was like, "Yeah, I'm a quarterback for the Bengals." I was like, "No way." And then
Yeah,
they were
Joe
like, "What's
Burrow.
what's your most proudest moment?" He's like, "Probably in 2023 when I beat the Jags." And I was like, "No fucking way."
Yeah, when he beat the Jags, yeah. Let's talk
And
about
then he
what
talked about how he
he
got
do shit.
he was like an undrafted free agent by the Vikings. I was like, "That's crazy. It's Jake Browning."
He cherished that moment over beating the team that took him undrafted and let him go. What an asshole. Fuck you,
That's
Jake
true.
Browning. You deserve to
It's
sit on the
Jake
bench for the
Browning.
rest of your career.
Jake Browning, if you want to come on the podcast and debate with John, let us know.
I would love to
Yeah.
have Jake Browning on the podcast.
I have a
We know you
verbal
listen to
argument
it.
with an NFL backup quarterback about a sport I've never played before.
Sounds like a plan to me. Yeah, anyway, our next game we got Rams on 3. 1,
Yeah.
2,
Oh my
3.
god, dude, they're not.
Rams.
They have 99% picked on ESPN.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
It's the Rams against the Saints. I mean, yeah, Tyler Shook gets to start, woohoo, but
Wait, dude, so many of these are fucking lopsided. I'm looking at the percents right now. There's so many of these are lopsided.
oh yeah, no, I mean, the Packers, the Chargers, and the Patriots are all just like super lopsided game. This might be worse than this week than week 8.
Yeah, no, it genuinely might be. And even the games that aren't like 90, like I think the closest one is on here is Bears Bengals,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
and that one just doesn't even make sense because more people
Yeah,
have the Bengals pick.
54-46.
God damn.
But speaking of close games,
Game of the
we
week.
got game of the week. Got the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Buffalo Bills.
The Kansas City refs, as I like to call them.
Yeah, that's a good name for them.
The only good thing about this game is that it's in Buffalo, so there's that.
Is there snow?
Probably
has to
not,
be
it's
snow.
November.
Oh.
Oh, hold on. I
No.
don't know if I think Pacheco might be missing.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
gotta say I don't know who else is injured.
He's gonna
but
miss a few weeks.
Yeah.
yeah.
But it doesn't matter. They got fucking Kareem Hunt. Cunt.
Yeah.
As of today, we just lost our starting defensive tackle at Oliver to the IR, and probably until the postseason. So we have 3 defensive tackles on roster right now. I'm pretty sure. Hold on, I know it's Daquan Jones who just got injured this week. So, or not this week, but just like he's been dealing with injuries throughout the season. So that's just that. We got Jordan Phillips who just got signed to the active roster. So gotta love that. We have Deion Walker, one of our rookies. He's been great. He's honestly been one of the best defensive rookies of the entire season.
Yeah,
And then we got
didn't Hairston get activated?
Yeah, we had 3 new defensive players this week.
Shit.
One of them being Larry Ogunjobi, who's also a defensive tackle that we have.
Oh, Mr. PEDs.
Yeah, him and Michael Hoyt.
Yummy.
Mr. I now pronounce you Mr. and Mr. PEDs.
Yeah, Michael Hoyt actually been crazy though. I think he had a sack and a half. He had a quarterback tackle. He had a tackle for loss.
They're drug testing him
He
again.
went nuts. I think he had a forced fumble or a fumble recovery.
They're gonna drug test him again, and he's gonna get caught. If at first you don't succeed, try again.
Yeah, and Taylor Rapp and our 2 starting safeties from last season are both on IR. So
That's how it
now
happens.
we're running with Cole Bishop and Jordan Poyer, which I'm not mad about. I wanted Poyer on this roster like 3 weeks ago. Get ready for Gabe Davis. That's all I'm saying.
In the Big 25.
You know how when the Bills win, they make like their shit post video.
Yes. Yeah.
They had a whole side plot today of like Grape Davis, and he comes from the grape tree and this berry that took over the world, and now it's up to Grape Davis to get rid of that berry and bring back all the other fruits. Some shit like that. Go look at the Bills Instagram page. You'll understand what I'm saying.
Speaking of bringing back fruits, when is Vinny coming back on the podcast?
Never.
Yeah,
Definitely
he's
not
on
this
IR right now.
Broken pelvis.
I would love to have Vinny on Milk the Clock just to see what happens.
Can we ask him about Nick Mangold and what position he played?
Yeah, rest in peace, Nick Mangold.
Yeah. Rest in peace to Nick Mangold. We're not laughing at him dying. We're laughing at Vinny's lack of ball knowledge.
Acting like
Football knowledge,
because
not
he was a
not
Jets
testicle
player, I know
knowledge.
exactly who he was. Well,
Yeah.
both.
Well, no, he's got testicle knowledge.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Vinny and his ball knowledge.
Yep.
Shout out.
Anyway, on to anyway, I got the Bills winning this game. Either way, I can never not choose against them, especially if against the fuck ass Chiefs.
I can't. Yeah, I can't choose the Chiefs.
Yeah,
I feel
no.
like it's sacrilege. I feel like it's sacrilege for any of us to pick the Chiefs.
Yeah, we've all had our moments with the Chiefs, especially in the playoffs over the past few years.
Mm-hmm.
Yup.
But anyway, our next game we got the Seahawks taking on the Commies.
Waiting all day for Sunday night, and this is the
That's
game we
Sunday
get
Night
treated
Football.
with.
Jesus Christ! Who put the Commanders back to back prime time? They probably
Oh, the
didn't make
Monday
that
night
work
game's
scenario.
even
They were going to be
worse.
starting games.
The Monday night game's even worse.
No,
we'll
but
get
that's
to
going to
that.
be fun, and I know it. I just don't know why. Cardinals Cowboys. It's just going to be a fun game. I got a feeling.
But Seahawks Commanders is going to be a shit show.
Yeah, I mean, I have the Seahawks winning just because Ginger's is black, but
One team has a healthy starting quarterback, the other one doesn't.
yeah,
I think it's pretty. I think that's pretty simple. So
Hey man, I'm gonna pick the Commanders, and this is the only reason because I have a massive parlay on Bill.
oh god,
We'll get to that later, but yeah.
we'll talk about JT's parlay later.
Oh, I have fucking 3 segments to do then? Fuck. And then I have to end it off with a Jameis speech? Oh.
JT was not
you don't got to
prepared
talk about your
to have this
parlay.
much
You
weightlifting.
could just talk about your waiver wire and Jameis. You don't have to do the parlay too.
Okay,
Unless you really want to talk about your parlay, but
No, it's okay. I don't think anyone wants my parlay. They're gonna. You guys are gonna lose money if you guys don't go with my parlay.
no, just well, you know what? Just tell us what you've got for because you mentioned the Bill parlay.
Bill.
Yeah, Mr. Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt.
Yep, I got Bill. All right, ready? This is because Will said this guy is gonna be a great pick. So, by the way, if you guys bet on this guy, if you bet like, I think it was like $20, you get $7,000 if he scores. Cam Jordan, or not Cam Jordan.
What?
Cameron Cameron Hayward. Yeah, Cam Jordan.
The fuck?
Bet
Wrong
Cameron
game.
Jordan.
I see there.
Cam Hayward or Connor Hayward. Jesus.
Yeah, it was Cam
John.
Hayward's also not on the fucking.
John, I'm
Connor
on
Hayward's
fucking,
also not on any of these teams.
No, I'm just saying. I know. I'm just saying that this is my parlay.
Oh.
Oh,
Jesus.
I do have a couple on the Commanders though. I have whoever's quarterbacking plus 200 passing yards.
Okay.
I got Bill running for 80. Bill 2
80?
touchdowns. Yep. Bill 2 touchdowns.
That's what his line is at. That's crazy.
No. I put that line.
Oh.
The line is like is 60.
Okay, that makes more sense.
I put 80, so I want more money. I got Bill 2 touchdowns.
Jesus Christ.
This is Bill's having a week this week, guys. Calling it right now.
The Seahawks defense is not that bad.
No. I know the sources, man. Bill's having a week. I talked to Goodell.
Bill's gonna run for like negative 4 yards and get pulled.
Yeah, maybe. Everyone who has Bill, bench him this week.
That is your fantasy advice for this week from JT. Do not start Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt.
Yeah.
I think generally with his waiver wires too, it's just do the opposite of what JT says.
Oh no, this waiver wire, you got to pick him up. Wait, did we talk about the Monday? Did we got to talk about the Monday?
No, we did. No, we have to talk about the Monday night game. Unfortunately,
I got the Cowboys. I'm pretty sure we all have the Cowboys winning that game.
Cowboys.
Yeah, Cowboys.
Anyway,
all right, now we can talk about JT's waiver wire.
All right, guys. So now you guys can let me know if this guy's too good or not or not to pick, because obviously how I've gone with the pick, it's been a pretty low guy. This is a pretty low guy, but also a high guy. Let me know if you guys have ever heard this guy, Jack Beck.
Oh, the Raiders guy?
Oh, Beck, yeah.
Fuck. All right, never mind.
I drafted him in our fantasy league, dude, when we did the fucking rookie draft.
I saw him and I was like, I've never heard of this guy in my life.
Yeah, Jack Besh.
I'm pretty sure he's been doing good.
Yeah, he's a second round pick, and I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah, he hasn't really done too much.
That's all right. I got a backup guy. Where is he? Hold on.
I mean, hey, Jack Beck he might not be doing this much now that Tyler Lockett's on the Raiders. What a blockbuster signing that is. I'm just glad that they did.
I didn't even
Brandon
see
Beane
that happened. That's crazy.
Oh. Yeah, I think the Raiders are just running a retirement home for anyone who's had anything to do with the Seahawks over the past 5 years.
Yeah, pretty much.
Him,
Yeah.
Gino, Pete Carroll.
All right. You know what? All right. Yeah, I don't think you guys have heard of this guy before. But yeah, I saw this guy play a couple weeks ago. Had pretty good game in London. You know, wide receiver number 19 on the LA Rams, Xavier Smith.
You said Xavier Smith?
Yep, Xavier Smith.
You
Yeah,
gotta
I have no
fucking
idea
find
who
him
that
on
is.
here. Oh, here he is. He had 2 receptions on 3 targets for 15 yards against the Jags. What a guy.
Yep. Start him. Start him right now.
He's having a breakout year. I mean, last year he only had 2 targets, 2 receptions for 6 yards, and this year, I mean,
I was gonna
he's
pick
got
Will.
51 yards.
I was gonna pick Will's guy of Efton Chisholm the third.
Oh, the guy on the Patriots?
Yeah.
Dude, there's like a fan page on Instagram for that guy.
Why is that my guy?
Cause you remember you were saying, "Oh, dude, this is the guy that's like the white guy that's been killing us." I was like, "Will, I've never heard of this guy in my life." He's like, "Oh wait, I think you're like, oh wait, no, that's not the guy."
I don't
Do you
remember that
remember? I'm dying. Oh my god, you don't remember that?
No.
What the fuck?
Oh, it was last year. I think it was last year. I don't know. I don't remember. But
Efton
it might have been
Chisholm,
this year.
Efton Chisholm is a rookie, so it's definitely
He
not
was.
last year.
It was a rookie, right? Yeah, he is a rookie. That's what I mean. What
Yeah.
was it? I don't know what the fuck it was, Will. We were watching, but oh no, yeah, because it was while we were watching a game this year, and they were talking about him. And you're like, oh yeah, that's the white guy that's been killing us. I don't know. Don't worry about it.
I'm lost.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. I just remember weird things sometimes.
This is a dream that JD had. Efton Chisholm was berating me.
The GT's fantasy.
Yeah. Wow.
But yeah, that's week 9.
That's our week 9 predictions.
It's crazy.
We've been recording for 2 hours.
Jesus.
They love us.
This might not be up until Thursday night.
Hooray.
Yay.
Alright.
But
Are we gonna have JT sign off like he normally does, or?
yeah, but before JT gives his Jameis speech, we'd like to thank everyone for tuning in yet again for Milk the Clock. If this is your first time here and you haven't already, we'd appreciate if you hit the like button and the subscribe button. Maybe leave a little comment down below. Tell us what you think. If you want to hear any other, if you want some other type of Milk the Clock video, if you want us to talk about another sport, I only have knowledge in the NFL, but I can let these two do something else.
Yeah, if you want to hear JT and I talk about the Yankees or like baseball, or if you just want us to talk about like I don't know, like water polo or something, just let us know.
Yeah. We'll do cricket.
We'll do a cricket episode.
Actually, our friend Austin, he wanted to come on the podcast and talk to us
Oh,
about
yeah.
hockey since the season started. So maybe we'll try and get him on one day.
Fun.
Yeah.
Love that idea.
But yeah, make sure you drop a like, leave a comment, hit the subscribe button. Be sure to go use our code at w.gg. Follow us on Spotify, download on Spotify, follow us on Instagram, Twitter. Kyle's OnlyFans.
Mm-hmm.
If you made it this far into the video, comment F them Chisholm the third.
Mike Vrabel.
Yeah, or Mike Vrabel, either or.
Hey, and
Whichever
Patriots
one you
player.
prefer. Name name the most ball knowledge Patriots player you could think of.
All right, you ready, Jit?
All right, I'm ready. All right. Bring it in, right? Now listen. Y'all know what time it is. It's game day. It ain't nap day. It ain't snack day. It's win day. You feel that? That's greatness bubbling in your chest like a 2-liter soda that you shook too hard. You gotta pop that cap and let the energy spray all over the field. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I didn't get up. I didn't wake up at 6 a.m. Yeah, eat 2 bowls of meat. What the fuck? Right? Now I don't know about y'all, but I didn't wake up at 6 a.m., eat 2 bowls of oatmeal, and stare at myself in the mirror for 10 minutes just to lose. No, sir. We're gonna go out there. We're gonna play. We're gonna play smart. We're gonna play fast. We're gonna play so hard that the grass is gonna ask for a timeout. We're gonna win, and I mean when not if. Oh my god. And when we win, and I mean when, not if, I want everybody to remember what we do when we win. We eat a W. Hold it up. Hold that W up. That's a W right there. You gotta take that W, put some hot sauce on it, and little ranch, maybe some lemon pepper, and eat it. Because tonight we feasting. Let's go, baby. Who wanted more? Let's get this W.
Hey, man.
I like how you slowly morphed back into a regular human being.
What do you mean?
like I don't know. You slowly went from like Jameis back to you.
Yeah. I'll
The
make
speech
sure I'll
was so
keep.
long.
Yeah, it's hard to keep a Jameis voice.
Yeah. Listen,
Anyway,
if anybody here could do a Jameis voice, it's you. So that's why we keep that one to you.
Mhm.
make sure to keep supporting our channel if you want us to get our own W flavor. It'll be lemon pepper. It'll have Jameis Winston's face on it.
Yep. Yeah, there's paint everywhere.
Oh, I thought we were gonna get spam flavor.
That's enough to us, but lemon pepper we can do without having any branding.
Fuck.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we can do
We gotta
lemon
make
pepper.
sure Jameis. We gotta make sure Jameis is on it.
The lemon pepper loaf of milk.
Ugh.
Hell yeah.
All
The
right.
milk-based one too.
We'll see you next week.
Let's fly.
Duva.
Mike Vrabel.